What is going on, guys? Luke here, and today is a huge day. Well, I guess yesterday was, actually. For those of you who wanted to buy Tesla at around $300 per share, looks like you're gonna get your chance. We will also talk about if you should buy Tesla before or after the split. But more importantly, how you can make huge money from it. So let's jump into this right now. Welcome back, everyone. In this video, I will cover a huge announcement and quick overview of the Tesla stock split. Should you buy Tesla before the split or after the split, and what I am doing personally? How you could make huge profit from the stock split, and I will give a vital warning to all investors. Trust me, you need to hear this before doing anything. We have a ton to get into, and I'm super amped up and excited if you couldn't tell already. So destroy the like button 33 times if you are excited about the stock split, and let's dive into this. Huge announcement and quick overview of the Tesla stock split. So it was announced yesterday that my course will be live next Thursday, August 20th. Oh yeah, and Tesla announced a 5-to-1 stock split. Hey, I thought my announcement was huge too, and Tesla just had to go and try and upstage me with their announcement. So after hours Tuesday, Tesla announced a 5-to-1 stock split, and immediately the stock ran up after hours. I kind of wish they would have done a 10-to-1 split so Tesla could really open itself up to even more investors, and we could see some really crazy trading around this. But it's Tesla, so it will probably be crazy enough at the 5-to-1 split. Now yes, you are getting 4 more free shares for every 1 share you own of Tesla, taking you from 1 share to 5 shares. Hence the 5-to-1 stock split. But no, unfortunately you aren't making any money off the mechanics of the split. They're dividing the price by 5 as well. So if Tesla is trading at $1,500 for your 1 share, your new total of 5 shares will only be worth $300 each for a total of $1,500. So Tesla would have the same valuation, same market cap, same everything. Just now, the stock is cheaper to buy. You know, easy stuff, even for a public school kid like me. But trading has been bonkers around Tesla. So I will give you vital information that you need to hear to cut through all the hype and the noise and help you make the best possible decision in just a minute. So should you buy Tesla before the split or after the split? And what am I doing personally? There's a lot of different views on if you should buy before or after a stock split, or really even at all. So let's go over all the sides real quick, and I'll tell you what I'm doing personally. So the case to not buy before the split. The case here is just like the case for not buying before Apple's split that we discussed in an earlier video. I'll actually link that one at the end as well, and I definitely suggest you check it out. The logic is you buy when you feel the stock is actually a buy, not based on what is essentially, from a value standpoint, a non-event. It doesn't matter. So you just buy when it makes sense to you based on your analysis, your trading goals, and all that good stuff. The case for buying before the split is actually very similar in nature. If you want to own Tesla stock and it's at a price you like, then it makes no sense to wait. If you feel there's going to be a ton of investors ready to jump on it after the split due to the stock now being easier to attain and it being viewed as, you know, kind of a discount, then you would want to be ahead of that trend and buy before the split. What will I be doing? I was strongly leaning towards not buying any shares before or after. It didn't matter, I wasn't gonna buy any. But after analyzing everything and reviewing my plan, I will be buying a handful of shares before the split. And the next section will lay out the reasons why I'm approaching it that way. How you could make huge profits from the stock split. Now remember, this is for entertainment purposes only. Do not listen to me. There are 2 main reasons why I think Tesla could run up huge after the stock split. The first reason, current shareholders would be inclined to buy more shares at the lower price. So answer this question for me. How many of you out there have said, if Tesla drops to $500 again, I will sell my house, my family, and everything else to buy more shares? Well, what about $300 per share? There is no doubt in my mind that many current shareholders will add more, even though they know they are not getting it any cheaper than they were before. Well, at least my subscribers will know that they aren't really getting a discount. But it makes it easier to justify in your head, and really it's much easier to stomach the expense of buying 10 shares versus 2 shares. And the second reason Tesla could run up huge, all of those priced out of Tesla stock will now be able to buy. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out that all of those people waiting on the sidelines, not just US investors but worldwide, will be able to buy when they do the 5-to-1 split. How many of you watching this video who haven't bought any shares due to the run-up would buy shares if they were at $300 or so? My guess is almost everyone watching this video. I think the pent-up demand for Tesla shares is huge on the retail side of investors, as there isn't a good way for people to jump in at the current price aside from fractional shares. And a lot of people either don't have access to fractional shares or don't want to trade in them. But at $300 for a full share, look out. I know we discussed this in the Apple video, but I could not tell you how many people judge a stock as either cheap or expensive, not based on the valuation, but on the actual price of the stock. Nothing could be further from the truth. And also consider this, the same investors who ran up Nikola, the bankrupt stocks, and all the speculative stocks are looking for their next play. And Tesla used to be their go-to stock back in the day before it got too pricey. Add in all the hype and attention of a stock split, or really anything Tesla does for the first time, and I think it may be the perfect conditions to see Tesla make a big move up after the stock splits. Now I could be completely wrong, but just like Apple, this is one bet where I really don't care if I'm wrong, and it's hugely important that you understand why I don't care. I believe in Tesla long term, and my price projection in 2 years is far higher than the share price is now. So although I think this carries some huge risk, which we'll cover in just a second, it also has some huge potential rewards. So I'll take on the short-term risk because of where I have that stock going long-term, and I'm personally comfortable and understand the risk. So now a warning to potential investors and shareholders too. If you follow my channel for any length of time, you know I ask you to analyze all angles and consider all risk. This isn't a blind stock hype channel no matter how excited I get. I'm not a blind bull. There is significant risk to trading strictly based on a one-time event like a stock split. It's kind of like trading around earnings. Sometimes things go as expected, sometimes they make absolutely no sense. But this is Tesla we're talking about here, so I'm expecting the unexpected and the utterly ridiculous. Now, if you're a long-term investor like me, it doesn't matter. I don't care one bit. If you day trade or swing trade, or even if you're a long-term investor, but the daily and weekly fluctuations bother you, this could be a wild, stress-induced ride. Look, Tesla is an emotional roller coaster. It can run up massively in a week for no real reason, and it can fall massively in a day with one Elon tweet. It is the most volatile, large stock in the market, and it's not even close. So I believe this will be the most overhyped, overanalyzed, most ridiculous stock split ever. So you have to be prepared for extreme volatility. I would not be surprised to see the stock run up to new highs, and I wouldn't be surprised to see the stock drop to levels we haven't seen in a long time. So if you're going to invest, or already are invested, you must have a plan for what you are going to do for both the huge run up or a huge drop, both before and after the split. You must do it. Planning is one of the many things you will learn in my course that drops on August 20th. I will have a special deal for my subscribers, so make sure you are subscribed so you can get that if you know nothing else, and subscribing is free. All the cool kids are doing it. And show your support for the channel by liking the video, and follow me on all my social medias I have so you can watch me epically fail at all of those. But I think it's going to be a crazy next few weeks. So make sure you are subscribed, which you can do right there, so you can get the truth on all the craziness. And here are the videos I promised about the Apple stock split. Thanks.